Hi friends, welcome back to my channel, Cara ASMR. Today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial. A lot of you asked since my last video when I had that Easter makeup or whatever, a lot of you have asked for a tutorial. So today I'm going to be giving you that. I'm not a professional, I just do what I do on the sly, and we're gonna make it happen, so. First things first, I'm the realist, I can't not say that. I'm going to put my hair back and kind of just get it out of my face. My hair clip. I just washed my hair. I just showered actually. Watch me just shower, clean my skin, and I'm gonna put makeup right back on it. Such a stupid decision. Welcome to the 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 show. So, I'm just gonna put it back so it's out of my face. I'm looking in the viewfinder. You'd think I'd have one of those giant Van D mirrors set up by now, but I wouldn't use it for any other reason, so what's the point of getting one? So, I've already, like I said, did my skincare or whatever. That is real weird. I have some like leftover mascara, I guess, on my eyes from when I showered. I just never noticed it. So first we're gonna get that off. I just have a wipe. And I know pulling on my skin is like really bad for it, but the thing is, I'm not afraid of looking old. What exactly defines looking old? I mean, look at the Golden Girls. People are dressing like them because it's a new fad. But a few years ago, we would have said that was ugly or that was old. What defines old, you know? I don't think there's really a word for it, so I'm okay with my skin. Yeah. So we're going to start with the base, as usual, the base of my face. And I'm going to show you all the products. So here's the deal. I don't have any of that black shadow that I used for my wing. So that's the only thing I won't get exactly replicate it. Because I'll have to use a different color, like a gray or something if I have it. I'll have to look. But yeah, I'll show you how I do it anyway, though, just so you know. So yeah. These are all my brushes. I have some Harry Potter ones, brushes, and they're just in this thing of paper clips and binder clips. They're a good holder for it, plus I can get a paper clip if I need it. But right now, what I think I'm gonna do is I've already pre-wet my beauty blender as well. It's honestly a generic one, but I've already pre-moistened it. It sucks up a lot of water. I mean, it dries very fast. I don't know why. It's still damp, but in the next 20 minutes it'll be dry. I'm looking for my concealer. I keep all my essential makeup in here. I use a lot more than that when it's like a special occasion, but for everyday wear it's just this bucket, and then again I don't even use all that. My trusty Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. It's more about coverage for me because of my dark circles and my lack of sleep. I wish this color would be. My lights are acting weird. I have 3 new lights. Well, no, 1 new light. That's a little better. So, I'm going to be taking it and just putting it everywhere that I usually put my concealer. Under my eyes. I've started taking it up here. to do a lot of lightening of my skin. I just find that helps a little bit, make me look more awake. We'll try a little. Isn't that the Patriot Saint symbol? Look at me knowing sports. This is it. I'm gonna cover it. Yeah, so crease lines. I don't really use foundation. I found foundation very heavy, even lighter kinds I've used, and I just don't like a heavy feeling. So I'm gonna use this. Most of y'all have seen my base procedure by now. It's pretty straightforward. I don't really do much that's particularly special regarding it. I just do where it's needed. And see, it's already starting to dry, and you can see it's creasing around my nose area, which is not at all the look I'm going for. Patchy and crusty and dusty. You know, when I was younger, I think maybe like freshman year of high school or something, I used to watch this girl in the cafeteria. Well, it was more the foyer. She would sit like a few tables over, and she was this beautiful woman. She's a high schooler, so I guess girl, but she was gorgeous to me. She had like this beautiful glowing skin without makeup, and it was just so beautiful. And she would do her makeup every morning, and I was so fascinated by it because I hadn't started doing makeup by then, and I was watching her do it. I remember one day she literally is doing it like this, and she stops. What are you looking at? I just went like that. But it was just so fascinating to watch her do her makeup. I guess that's why, like, nearly 6 years later, I just watched a bunch of videos like this, ASMR style. It was just fun, though. She's a model now. She's a modeling career, I think, like a contract. I hope she's doing well. She had a really pretty name, too. I won't expose her, though. It was just very uncommon. It was really gorgeous. Kind of fit her skin. The glowingness of it and the... I don't know, I guess the point of that little story is, did y'all ever have someone growing up that you just saw and you realized, oh my god, that looks like a fun craft to enter into? Like writing, I'd always known. But, like music, I saw this YouTuber, Melissa Flute. She played Chandelier by Sia on the flute, and I was like, wow, like, putting band aside in the grade or whatever, I want to pursue this. So I ended up getting a flute. It was not too expensive, and it was an investment, but that's what all music is. It was something I knew I wanted to pursue, like a piano or something. I don't play piano anymore. I used to, but yeah, I play 3 instruments? Yeah. Flute, xylophone, and ukulele. Which xylophone is literally just flute, but percussion style. All the notes are the same in your head. At least that's what it is for me. So now I'm taking my Coty Airspun. I ended up putting it, because my container broke, in this little Glad bowl. And I have 07024 Translucent, which is the shade name, and Coty Airspun. So I'm just going to, with the Beauty Blender damp, press that in as I bring it up. And I'm going to do this a couple times because the first layer or so is sucked into the skin. And I want a little bit left over so that any fallout can be caught. I look crazy. That's so funny. And a little while ago I used to do the pressing just for the signature parts of my face, but now I do it everywhere. Because I want to match or whatever my skin. In memory. Sorry. Do you think I could play in Cats? I love Cats. Memory is such a good song. Not the new one. That one gave me nightmares. But anyways, now that I look like a certified Norman Bates impersonator, yeah, I could see him wearing this. I'm going to move on to the eyes, and there is a hair. There it is. I can feel it. I'm going to move on to my eyes, and I'm going to zoom in for that. Look how crazy I look. Yep. I genuinely look like a psychopath, oh my god. But I like it. Okay, so for eyeshadow, I used different colors, but I used this Wet n Wild Not a Basic Peach palette. You can get this at Walmart, I think, for like $5-6. And we're going to be using a few different shades. So we're going to be mostly using the peach, that peach shade, and the gold, and this is the most of what we're going to be using. We'll dip into that for a minute, for a hot second. So I'm looking for a suitable brush. I guess this will work. So I'm taking just this fluffy brush. It's really oddly angled, but it's just fluffy. Yeah. And I'm going to go in with the peach shade, that one, and very lightly. We don't want a lot. At a time when I was younger and got into makeup for the first time, I would just like dig into it and then smear it, and you have to build layers, and I didn't realize that. So I'm going to use a mix of the mirror and the viewfinder. And I'm using very, very light strokes. Nothing too abhorrent, or rough, or aggressive. I don't want to, like, murder my eye. I'm putting a slight color. That's so pretty already, oh my god. And if you recall, I wore a pink sweater. It looked white on camera. Don't come for me. An orange shadow. That didn't really work out. Okay. More of that same peach color. Again, very, very lightly. I love this palette. Really, I love anything by Wet n Wild. It's so pigmented. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Now, this brush is a little, I would say, wobbly. So I use it mostly for, look, we're doing a brush review too. These are those Harry Potter storybook brushes that everyone was craving about like 4 years ago. I just got them. My mom got them, but I don't use this one for blending the edges out because it's very flimsy and it just doesn't do well for that. For me, I prefer a more harder brush that I can control. So yeah, that looks really cute. So I'm going to get this brush. It's from 𝐬𝐭𝐚𝐲 Rose Gold number 5 brush, and it's just a little sturdier. Do y'all hear the rain? It's beautiful. That kind of like pitter patter is fine for me, but ever since that storm, it's like any loud noise, like rain like that, freaks me out. So I'm gonna use this. It's dry, nothing on it, and I'm just going to softly start to blend up and out this harsh line, because we don't want a harsh line. Did I do a bottom? I think I did my bottom, didn't I? I did under here, I think. So how are you guys? How are you dealing with quarantine? I hope you're doing much better than Kentucky is. Our governor, bless him, Daddy Andy, Andy Beshear, he is amazing. He's handling this with dignity and grace, but it's the citizens who don't really want to. I was watching his live feed the other day, and it was yesterday, and he was talking about how businesses will reopen under the Trump administration guidelines, and because it's being passed down to all governors from the state, from the capital. And so people were saying, I'm not going to wear a mask like they say because it's my constitutional right, and they were threatening to sue him, Andy Beshear, and he said, come on, our lawyers are ready, we're not doing anything illegal, we're keeping you safe. And like, wonderful. My family, especially my mom, is susceptible to, like, the disease would be life or death for her, because of the illnesses she has. So I want to be safe as possible. And I get that some people are not liking the quarantine or whatever, but, I mean, come on. Like, your ancestors went off to war. People are dying left and right. Like, at least be glad that you get to be in your comfort of your home. Some people don't get that. And so, I don't know. Like, if you want to go out there and get a potentially deadly disease, go ahead, but don't put other people's lives in danger. Like, you can be asymptomatic and still give someone else the virus, and then you're going to end up potentially killing that person without even realizing you were infected. And that's the tea on that. So yeah, I'm not like James Charles. I don't do one eye and then see you later. I do both eyes because if not, I'll like go crazy. So that peach color still. By the way, that color is number 3. I don't know, there's no name for it. That's the only thing that sucks about why they don't do names. So again, very light hand. I heard Tennessee opened back up, and that they had like a huge increase in cases because of it. And I get we can't spend our lives fearful, but we can spend our lives being proactive and doing our part to fight this. You know, it's a team effort, and people can say, oh, I'm bored like this, and, you know, you can't tell me what to do, it's my rights and stuff. Well, use your rights of speech to advocate for this. You don't have to be a big celebrity or something to advocate for raising awareness for COVID, like to get, you know, people to understand. Our governor right now, he has issued a thing where he wants everyone in Kentucky that has the ability to either bathe their house in green with light, like one of those projector lights, or put something green on your house, like a ribbon, a wreath or something to honor the victims that we've lost to COVID, and to honor the nurses and the essential workers in the frontline responders, everyone who's out there fighting through this, who can't stay home because they don't have that option. But I hope y'all are staying safe. If any essential workers watch my channel, thank you for what you're doing. I mean, words can't express how grateful we should all be for the ones putting our lives in danger for us. They can't stay home, people, but you can if you're not essential. Do your part. Just got a little preachy there for a second. I apologize. Yeah. So, I'm still on the freaking beach because you know how it goes. Blend, blend, blend. Your eyes aren't gonna match, and that's okay. As long as you don't have any harsh lines or look crazy. Stop. Okay. Okay, so now that that is on, I'm going to take a different brush. Very, very tiny. I think this is e.l.f. It is. And very, very lightly, I'm going to dip into this darker color. Very, very lightly. Nothing too aggressive. That rain's getting stronger. So I just put this in the outer crease, like right here. And normally I would do this to ensure that it's like it looks deep enough with my wing and stuff, but I guess it's just gonna be death today because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that wing. So I'm gonna put just ever so slightly amount, and then this is where I go back on my word about softness. I'm going to aggressively blend it. Make sure you blend that first so it's lighter going in. But this just helps create a depth that I want, because I have hooded eyes. Very, very hooded eyes. And it's hard for me to look good in shadows. And I still don't always look good, but you know, it's whatever. So next we're going to the lid? Yeah, the lid. The lid. The lid. If you don't get that reference, go watch SpongeBob. So we're going to be taking some gold. Now, my only harp with this gold is that it's not long lasting. I'm sure maybe if you like, I don't know, sprayed it with setting spray or something, it might, but it falls off a lot and like fades away. So by the time I filmed that video that night, I put it on that morning and it was gorgeous. By the time that night though, it was like faded and like I look like one color. But yeah, I'm using this gold shade. And I'm just going to take a flat angler brush and we're going to do my eye, which sounds really weird. So I hold it all the way out here by the handle so that I can really see where I'm getting it at. Again, I have very hooded eyes, so, and this was like very glam for just quarantine Easter. But hey, do what you gotta do. To feel pretty, or feel like quarantine isn't completely ruining your life. Me, personally, I'm an introvert. I love quarantine and isolation because it's every day for me. I mostly stay to myself, so I like it like that. It's fine. God, she's gorgeous. I need to get my teeth whitened. I'm trying to hide them off camera, but my dentist is closed. So, sacrifices, people. He usually whitens them for me, not like a whitening treatment. I don't like those, they're too artificial for me. I like my teeth to be about the same color as my eyes. Like a faded kind of white, which is, in actuality, how white your teeth are supposed to be. They're not supposed to be so white that they look blue. It's actually destroying your enamel when you do that. So, but he usually does me pretty good. Okay. She's looking real cute. So, now I'm going to take the really fluffy brush that I used before and just ever so slightly blend in that color. This is not a cut crease. And it's okay if the gold shimmers up a little bit. Nobody is perfect. We have to do what we do. Gosh, she looks real cute. So this is normally where I do my wing, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. But all I do, this actually still has some on it. You're gonna hate me for this. You lick it, and then you could actually use it. You can see a little bit of it still left to do a line or whatever. Sometimes you pinch it. I don't have any eyeliner. I ran out and I can't get any more. So you make do with what you have. And I thought it looked real cute. And it makes me want to get cream eyeliner now. Because I was using liquid pens and whatever, but now I kind of want to get cream and see how it works. So yeah, that is my eyes. Most part of it. I'm going to dust this powder off and then do the bottom and then do mascara. So let's see how it goes. So I'm going to, if I can find it, just use this powder brush. It's a big fluffy one, and wipe away this excess. Mistakes I've made in the past is not wiping enough, and then I get flashback by Cameron Diaz in the 1994 carpet or something. I don't know. I just made up a thing. And of course I'm pushing the excess around the rest of my face. Just powdered out any oiliness I might have. I'm looking real cute. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to do underneath my eyes. I take a small little pencil brush, and I'm going in with that first peach shade, that one, and I'm going to go under my eye, just the slightest bit. And I'm not taking it all the way under. I'm only doing about halfway to where my pupils sit, because I don't want it to be super aggressive or look like a raccoon. That's always my worst fear with shadow under my eyes, is that I'm gonna end up looking like a raccoon. So I'm just gonna slightly buff that out. And then I'm gonna take a darker shade, ever so slightly, and it's just gonna go in that little corner there, because as you recall, the darker color is only in this little part of the corner. This way, it all appears seamless. And nice. So I'm going to do one more once over with that blending brush, just to make sure that no harsh lines exist. And then the shadow's done. Cute. It's very simple. Don't have much else to say about it. I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara though. And then what else is I don't know, there's some other stuff. So I'm just going to curl my lashes. Very cute. This eye. Never seems to want to curl. I have the hardest time with it. And then I'm going to take just this Mega Length Wet n Wild mascara. Mascara is mascara to me. I don't get out the different name brands and stuff. I just, if it coats my lashes, it coats my lashes. Start at the base, wiggle up. Don't be afraid to go over it. Make sure you get into those inner corners. See how beautiful and voluptuous the eye looks? Yeah, the second one won't look like that. The eyes always look different in mascara. Just something about it. It never looks the same. So I'm just you can see how it's not like taking it completely. Why does everyone with a weird face when they put mascara on? Is it just human nature? Scientists tell me. Come on, comment below if you're a scientist. Who am I kidding? No scientists are watching me. And then I take the excess. Because as I said in my Vogue parody, I don't like spider lashes. And that's mascara done. Now before I continue on, I'm gonna do my brows, which I did this a long time ago, and I haven't talked about it since, and y'all are probably gonna read me for it. Finger wipe. My eyebrows are not even close to the same color. And we all know the story why. I dyed them when I was younger and they never got the same color ever again. I feel like if I dye them now, they'll be like a weird black, which wouldn't match my hair color. Cute. Now I need to do blush. We all remember the blush. I'm just using Tarte Parté. It's the blush I use. Again, for me, it's like mascara. It's just blush. As long as it does some kind of color, it's fine. Also, really weird thing. If y'all make videos or whatever, or anything that has to be on camera, makeup is so different on camera. So what I wear on camera is not necessarily what I wear in real life. Everything has to be heavier on camera. Even when it's HD. Like, I found that certain highlighters won't show up unless you're heavy-handed, certain blushes. So, you have to be very careful to make sure you're not looking dull, but that you're also not looking like the Tin Man. So I also take the little excess. I don't know why I do this, but I do it on my nose. Just the slightest bit. Under my chin. Yeah, you know, I like cute and colorful. So then after I've done all that, I'm going to do highlighter. And I'm using just a simple Ofra highlighter. That I'm just going to, where's my highlighter brush? Dip in and then do, so. So like I said, 1 or 2 swipes of this and I'm fine in the world, but on camera, you can't really see it unless it's blinding. So I have to be careful, and you still can't see that. Oh my god. Listen, it's okay. I like a good highlighter, but literally nothing. It did nothing. Maybe it dried out. If I smooth my finger over it, it's very creamy. And you can see it's very pigmented, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just take it off the back of my hand. Oh, that actually did look a little better. How heavy-handed I went with that. A little bit on the nose. upper lip. It only shows here very well, but not here. Oh, somewhat. Okay, so now that highlighter's done, everything is nearly complete. If I'm being honest, I don't remember what kind of lipstick I used. So, oops. I think it was pink, wasn't it? Like a gloss. Oh, I know what it was. I know exactly what it was. What's this? It's an orange gloss. So I'm going to take a diaper wipe and just get a little bit of that foundation off. Look how pretty my lips are. I'm sorry, I'm conceited. It took me too many years to get where I'm at. Let me love myself. And so now I'm just gonna use this orangey concealer. It's a gloss. And yeah, do my It smells amazing too. Mother trucker, get out of the way. I didn't say a bad word, YouTube. Don't come for me. I only do that on TikTok. I have TikTok, by the way. Yeah, I should go look me up. Eddie Redmayne's character, Lily Elf, did that in the movie. She'd like rub her lip. I love The Danish Girl. It was such a good film. I don't even mind that they had Eddie. Now look at that. She looks stunning. She's glowing. She is Aphrodite. I had a different headband on, but we're gonna go with this. Oh my god. Look at her. Oh, you want me to twist? Boom. Yeah, so this is the look. It was very basic. I had a wing, but we're not doing that. Yeah, this is what it turned out. It's simple, it's quick, wear to anything fall or springy. I don't really go by colors, but you get it. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please stay safe out there. Thank you again to all essential workers and anyone on the front lines. Your work is very well appreciated. Thank you so much. And until next time, remember you're beautiful, you're wonderful, and you are loved. Bye.